Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me. It's your favorite Phish fan, Flo. I just figured I'd do like a quick little video log or vlog or whatever you call it, about my recent travels, my time following Phish around. First of all, I want to do a shout out to my boy Skis, always hooking up the dabs. But anyway, so I guess I'll start with Red Rocks. I mean, if it's gonna be a story, it's gotta start with Red Rocks. So we end up checking into the hotel. And I tell, man, like from the energy alone, you could tell that Phish, I'm actually pretty sure that Phish was staying in that hotel. I could just sense it when we walked in. And I mean, if it was up to me, like if I had to guess, I'm pretty sure that Trey was actually in the building. There's no question. But anyway, so anyway, we check in, we start getting ready for the show, and y'all know what I mean by getting ready. I mean, we were taking dabs to the frame, but once again, Skis was good. But anyway, so we get to the show, and me and Zan, and you ain't got to put two and two together to know why we call him Zan. It's pretty obvious. But anyway, we get to the show, and at this point we're ripped out the frame, and I told him, I mean, I knew the opener was going to be Ocelot. I called it right then and there. And Trey comes out, it's at Red Rocks, middle of summer, it's about 98 degrees, and Trey comes out in that flannel that he's always wearing, which makes perfect logical sense for the 98 degree weather that we had that day. But anyway, let me get back on track. Here I go again, talking about Trey like I always do. But anyway, so the show starts, and it actually ended up being Heavy Things, not Ocelot at all. But they did play that about the second set, about the third song in, so I knew that I at least got it right that they were going to play that song. But anyway, so that pretty much summed up that show. I mean, we were just bent out the frame, we were straight sideways. We get back to the hotel, and it actually turns out that Phish wasn't there, like, at all. Trey apparently never stepped foot in the building, which just, I don't see how that's possible with the energy. It was just so cosmic, what was going on there. It just, I don't believe people that tell me that Trey wasn't there. But anyway, so we get back to Virginia, we hop in the car, we do a little road trip, we're burning dabs, as always, we keep them on deck. But anyway, we had to get a little rest because we knew that they were going to be playing in the UFO Coliseum, the big spaceship up in Hampton, Virginia. So once again, we hop in the car, we take that short little 4-hour drive for Roanoke. Once again, shout out Skis. But anyway, we take that short little drive for the day up to Hampton, and once again, I mean, we're, my boy Zan, I pick him up again on the way, and then we're rolling up there, and I know that it's going to be, they call it the spaceship for a reason, and I came prepared. I mean, I had tabs, dabs, and Zans. I mean, all three. That was the triple threat right there, baby. But anyway, so we get to the show, and at this point, I mean, I am in a spaceship. I'm blasted. I am ripped out the frame. But and I knew for a second. I was like, well, they opened with Ocelot, 3 years ago. And I knew that they'd opened with Heavy Things the show before, so that was about the time I knew that it was a good chance that it was Ocelot again. So anyway, I told my buddy Zan, once again, we are bent out of this world, but I told him, hey, it's going to be Ocelot. Like, we are going to hear them play it. It's going to be the opener, and because that's the thing for y'all that are just tuning in and don't really understand what it's like to be a Phish fan. That's kind of like, it's a rite of passage. Like, you can't just show up to a Phish show and get the opener on your first try. You're just a fucking poser. But if you just understand how Phish works, and you follow them, and you get used to their methods, and you study them, after a while you can start get a sense of what the opener is going to be, and that's kind of what makes you a true Phish head, is once you actually hit that opener and you get it right, you need to tell everybody as quickly as you can, so that they know you're a validated Phish head. But anyway, so I knew it was going to be Ocelot. And once again, I mean, I don't know how many times I can say it. Trey just looks so sick when he gets on stage. He just walks out with all the confidence. I mean, he knows he's about to rock the shoots off this jam. But anyway, so Like I said, I'm bent out the frame. We're all sideways. We're all just twisted. And my boy Trey comes out. The rest of the goon squad, they hit the stage, and the first thing they play is it's actually not Ocelot at all. It's Fluffhead, which was a great tune. I'm really glad that they decided to open with that. But and I was wrong again. But this is show 47 for me, so the chances of me actually guessing an opener are pretty low still. So I'd say probably next show it will be Ocelot, and I will put my word on that. But I'll tune in next time. On the next show, we're gonna go to Fairfax, and I'll let y'all know what they're gonna open with. So just stay tuned. Once again, my boy Ski, shout out. Zan, I'll see you here in a bit after your work. I'm going to pick you up from the back. If you just want to walk out of the kitchen after your shift, I'll pick you up. But anyway, y'all stay tuned. Y'all be live. Stay safe and keep on fishing.